while you have time, I'm gonna grab
All
my lead.
right. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Relentless Racing League. Tonight we got the Connor Darnell Designs Xfinity Series for the season finale here at Talladega. Predicting some mayhem here tonight as some guys below the cut line are looking to win their way in here tonight into the playoffs. Some guys already locked in with wins. A couple guys already locked in based off of points. The biggest story here tonight can be that cut line. Brady Price at 11th in points due to all the different winners we have had this season. He is the last guy in. He's 15 points above Tom Golker. So Tom Golker needed a really good race tonight, needing Brady to have some unfortunate luck to get his way in without a win. But if we have a new winner below that cut line, then Brady has to try to outbeat Cedric, who he's 13 points behind. So a lot of guys, like three guys right there on that cut line to keep an eye out on, depending on a new race winner or not. So it
Yeah, and
should be interesting.
it should be interesting. And there's plenty of guys below this cut line that don't have a win, and Brady doesn't have a win on the season. Looking at the statistics, so if he can win tonight, he is safe and locked in. Or is he? Or if anyone else like that's already a previous winner wins this race, he should be okay. That's his saving grace right now, as we see qualifying is underway here. Looking at the 37 car.
Yeah, but with stage break at lap 20, stage points, and 30 some odd drivers out here tonight, I mean, if Tom Golker goes out there and has a really good race, gets some, solid stage points and a good, solid top 5, top 10 finish, and Brady does not have a good race, gets wrecked out early, that would ruin Brady's chances at the playoff. But like I said before, new winner, it don't matter how well Tom Golker does. New winner will knock him out.
Yep. And we got plenty of drivers in tonight's race as well. A couple drivers coming in to run a few laps as well. Talladega with Tony Fry and Matt Bournes. There's so many scenarios for Brady Price or Galtner to actually find a way to get into the next to lock themselves in, because it's Talladega. There's 1,000 scenarios running through their heads right now that you can either get into the points, a win, or the worst can never happen. But right now they're trying to get their qualifying laps in, and right now Golker is seventh quickest as we look at the boards here.
Yeah,
Brady Price 11th.
and going into a race like this, cutoff race for the playoffs, I always prefer to be the guy trying to chase my way in. I find it, I want to say less stressful, but you kind of have the ability to take more risks because you're already below the cut line. If you're above that cut line, then you're kind of playing a game. If you're Brady just above that cut line, now you're playing games stuff. Do you go up there and do you risk it for points, or do you play it safe? And that's a hard decision to make in a place like Talladega. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting.
I agree, and Brady does is not in the position to do like gamble with that, because he's not in the top five of the points like Eric Schaefer or Evan Ludi, or the points leader Justin Atkinson for that matter. He's below the cut line or close. He's the bubble. So he needs to be very, very careful with what he does today in comparison to those top guys, like those top five guys in the points.
I don't say top five. I'm just saying like Brady, Cedric. I mean, Cedric's kind of in the same vote to a point. I mean, with a new winner, if we get a new winner here tonight, Brady has an outstanding race, it can knock Cedric out. So Cedric, I wouldn't put him in probably the same vote Brady is, where he has to really be careful what he does, but he's probably keeping an eye on where is Brady running at all times. But
And
Darren Cannon, he's 20 up. Sam Gordon 32 up. Justin May is 38 up. So I always call those guys damn near locked in. I would think Darren Cannon would need to have issues very early, finish dead last for him to have any possibility of getting knocked out. I think the biggest thing is Broso and Price and Golker are the three to really keep an eye out on if they get in some trouble here tonight.
yeah, and another thing with the Talladega, you can take advantage for these guys lower in the points. If you have teammates in this race, you can use them to your advantage to help you get up there in the front and get those points that you need. And just play strategy with your teammates. I mean, it's Talladega. Teammates are very important here, or friends for that matter. And you know, we're gonna see what can happen here tonight. Can team strategy play off, or can chaos ensue, Isaac?
Yeah, and that brings me to the other thing is there's some Rich Conley, there's some teammates. There's some teams that have multiple drivers outside the cut line and must wins. If you're battling a teammate at the end of the race, what do you do? It's a shot for the playoffs. Do you give them the bumper or do you race them clean? I mean, playoffs on the line. I would hate to be in that predicament.
I would hate to be the team owner in that argument between those two drivers.
That's what I'm kind of dealing with come Wednesday. All right, me and Joey are the two drivers right there on the cut line, and I'm Joey's team owner, so it's pretty interesting. 3 points is the gap to me and Joey, I think. All right, got Kevin Biggs, Pretty Chestnut on that front row, William Peters, Alan Grindle, row 2, Cedric Rosso, Justin Atkinson, row 3, Brandon Banks, Mitchell Conley, row 4, Joseph Nalbeck, Justin Miller, row 5. This thing is messing up on me. There it goes. Evan Ludy, Justin May, row 6. Josh Van Weston, Brady Price, row 7. Tom Golker, Gordon Spain, row 8. Brian Marshall, Jason Hastings, row 9. Riley Barton, Nathan Estep, row 10. Gary Sack, the Sack Attack, looking to get some, some cheers in his favor because his Lions lost the other night. Eric Schaefer be out inside of him. Scott Stewart, Michael Newbraw, row 12. Going to row 13, you got the Dozer, Jeff Meadow and Davey Hendrick. Explosives are Xfinity admins, a little drop. They won't be racing, all of them will be gridded. Mike Simone, Darren Cannon, row 14. Keep an eye on Darren Cannon starting all the way back in 27th. Tony Frey, Rick Williams, row 15. John Schlumbacher, Matt Forens, row 16. Chad Wiggins, The Gibb, Michael Giverson, row 17. John Delamater, Tomater, and No Money, row 18. Around the field in that 19th row is Jacob Treat, and Sean Pointer.
And that is the starting lineup for the night's race here at Talladega. 65 laps here tonight. A couple stage cautions here.
Just one.
Want to get a rundown on that?
That logo in the top. What are you talking about?
Top right?
I don't know if you're talking about top right or top left. I could if you're talking about the missing logo, I couldn't get a Ricky Bobby logo made up because I don't want to. Only idea I had was to get a picture of Will Ferrell, but I don't want any issues with that, so I just chose not to do it.
That or you want to stick a Wonder Bread logo in the corner of the left?
I could have done Wonder Bread. Damn it, I didn't think about that.
God damn it.
Oh well.
Oh well, we're already here now, so let's just stick with what we got. So, I'm gonna mention something else. We got a couple.
Oh, that's Connor talking about his logo.
Oh.
Yeah. I put he's a CNE sponsor. I put his logo up there. It's been up there all season. But yeah, so stage break lap 20. I do believe these guys can go that full 20 on fuel. I want to say fuel run. It's still so nice. I want to say fuel run is 22, 23 laps. I might be off on that. 65% fuel. I'm pretty sure they said I think 60% fuel is around 20 laps. It'd be even nicer if we got a video. Just saying.
As Isaacs pointed out at the top of the broadcast, two drivers to keep an eye out on is Brady Price,
Golker, Price, and the 30, Brosso.
Those three drivers to keep an eye out on tonight, as this is a cutoff race. Pace truck is in. Flagman's got the green flag out. Getting ready to wave it as these drivers get to the get-go restart zone.
There's Barney.
Green.
Green flag is out. We're racing here out Talladega in the Relentless Racing Xfinity Series. I probably butchered that.
No, you could have put Connor Darnell Design Xfinity Series, but we're good.
That's okay. Sorry, Connor.
And we're at Talladega, and one thing I love about Dega is it's the biggest oval track NASCAR goes to.
Oh, yeah.
3 wide is very easy to do here. 4 wide is very possible. I always looked at 4 wide at Dega as kind of like running 3 wide at Daytona with how wide the track is.
Well, we saw in the actual Cup race in the fall that the drivers were running 4x4x4 in real life.
But those are pros.
Those are pros. We are not pros.
No, we do this for fun. We're not no Casey Kerwins out here. And, and,
Or
and, and speaking of that, it's not just a NASCAR series. If you ever get a chance to watch a Coca-Cola iRacing series, they'll go 4 wide at Atlanta. I don't know how they do it.
that's sketchy as shit.
Hey!
That's alright. Anyways, lap 1
25.
complete. Biggs leads lap 1 here on the inside line. We got the, looks like a third line starting to form up here
Yeah,
with a couple cars.
Brandon Banks, I think, was trying to. yeah, you're in trouble now. I thought Brandon Banks was looking outside, and Brady Price dropping to the ring. That's what I'm talking about. What does Brady do? Does he play it safe here or not? So he's dropping to the rear. Golker, you saw on that cam and go, red and white car went by him. So interesting move here for Brady, playing it safe. And there's Tom Golker in that 77, trying to make it to the front, but Brandon Banks working together with, that is the 90 of Justin May on the outside, trying to get that third lane going.
You know, you gotta keep in mind too. I like what Brady Price is doing. He wants to conserve himself towards the end of the race because he knows he doesn't have to race now. The race is gonna come to him, especially at a place like Talladega. You can see behind these this front pack here. There's a pack starting to split up in the back here with a couple lines of cars, like behind there, starting with Brady Price behind them.
Yeah, Brady does have a 15-point buffer. Not third line's really getting moving now. Brandon Banks getting a good push. They're going to be 3 by 3, about 4 rows back. There's Tom Golker in the 77. Talking about starting the broadcast, 15 points below the cut line. Currently running in that P8 position, running that high line.
Oh, yeah, I mean, phrase, of course, it's at the wild card of all wild cards, Talladega. You gotta keep in mind, you gotta make your friends now and hope to God they stick with you through the entire race. If you know someone that you worked well together in the past, you better work well with them. As long as they're not in the same boat as you in points, then go at it.
Oh, these guys have had all season to make frenemies. There's some beef out there I know about. There's some guys that just don't like each other. So I would not be surprised to see some guys belt early on somebody, not knowing that they just don't like each other. But Banks and May working well here on the outside. Golker up there as well. Here's the 33 of Riley Barden. So out of your current top 10, a lot of those guys actually in a must-win situation.
And speaking of the top 10, you see the points leader of Atkinson. He's in 9th right now. He's just biding his time. I mean, he's coming in as the points leader. I mean, so far he's had a pretty good season. Looking at his stats now so far, 3 top 5s, 9 top 10s, but he's got 3.
Oh!
Oh!
Banks, not sure what happened there. Getting close to William Peters, almost causing a big one here in lap 5. They're able to keep it going, and Justin May, he's like, I don't like what I was seeing. I'm going to go down low. But here comes Tom Golker in the 77.
Good ups on the guys around him being self-aware of what's happening. They gave him enough space to save the car, and no big wreck happened, and we stayed green.
Yeah, that just killed that momentum on the outside line.
Better killed than your wrecked race car.
Yeah, I'm going to have to regroup and try to form back up. And that is too wide. Pretty Chestnut leading the way. He is one of those guys in an absolute must-win situation here tonight. Looking good here early in this race.
See, he's got the 86 of Peters behind him, giving a good push here, and behind Peters is the 38 of Spain on the outside. These three have been working well so far together on the outside. Now, Isaac, me and you've raced Talladega with each other a bunch of times. To me, whenever we race it, I always like to go to the top line by the wall because you could just get so much momentum. If you get a good line of cars pushing with you on the outside, you can start that third lane and rock it to the front sometimes.
So, I prefer the top as well to a point, but when it's pack racing like this, I prefer to stay at the bottom because when a wreck does happen, you have more options to avoid the wreck. If you're running that top line that Banks is running right there, there's one way to go, and that's to the wall. Like, if there's a wreck in front of you, you have nowhere to go. And with Talladega, and Daytona the same way, like, good majority of wrecks, when they happen, especially in the corners, they go up the track. So that's why I prefer to stick on the low line.
Yeah, because you're right close to that apron. You could just, get on, blow it up on the apron, get on the apron, and just, roll through it. I mean, it's pretty easy to do it. If you're on the outside and there's a wreck right in front of you, good luck.
Oh, just talk about wreck!
And as we say it, the 22's around. The big
22's
one here.
around. Pretty Chestnut gets absolutely slammed by somebody else. No caution as of yet, though. Still green as they're all off track. Kevin Biggs, your current leader.
How is that not a yellow?
They're all below the apron.
Shocking.
I'm actually surprised, too, because that 22 is damn near stopped on track. If we go back and take a look what happened here.
Now, was this a situation where the 86 came down and the 22 met in the middle?
Not sure. The 86 got a bad bump by the 54. Banks gets sent into the 22. Look at Gordon and Spain just barely making it through that. Tom Golker does a really good job here as well. Like, got on the brakes quick. I think he was able to avoid this wreck.
He's on the brakes. 54 goes down. He's slowing up here.
I'm talking about the 77.
Yeah.
Almost contact. Oh, he did hit the 33, and here comes Nall back in. He gets collected. Jason Hastings goes for a spin in the 49.
21 loads it up on the apron.
Justin Miller in the 14. Does he make it through? Oh, I think he does. I think Miller made it through that.
I wouldn't be surprised if a deck code notification went his way.
Oh, there's William Peters.
Hard in the inside wall.
And you see Pretty. He was the one that kind of collected in that. He was good until right here. This guy's going to get slammed by the 21. Actually, he might be good. That looked like door contact. It was.
Yeah, it was door contact.
Nope. That might be done. Oh, Gary Sack involved as well in the 89. Maybe?
Was that broadcaster's curse?
No, I think Gary made it through this.
Gary gets on the bottom here, and then Detroit Lions number 89 forward. I'm sorry that you got eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah, I was. Alright, so big wreck there. We're still green flag racing. That was lap 8 or so. So we got a bunch of different packs put up now. See some guys in the pit lane.
And he said Chestnut was in a must-win situation. Well, I think it just got worse for him now.
I wouldn't say he's doomed, though, because looking at this car...
The right side's got a little bit of damage. I can tell that.
Yeah, there's a little bit of scuff marks on that car.
But I don't know if it's enough to make him a parachute.
That right front damage is for sure. You see right there.
That's concerning.
Yeah, if I was Chestnut, I would switch with Gary here. But other than that right, yeah, maybe that right rear as well, because this little thing right here can cause a parachute.
Like, quite frankly, I think I know why Gary's staying behind him, because I don't think Chestnut could stick with the draft behind a car.
Oh, he could. He'd easily still stick with the draft. That's not a lot of damage.
So right now, if he has any hope right now, he'd probably have to wait for the stage caution or an early caution to get that damage fixed.
Yeah, and as far as involved in that wreck, I think William Peters is the only driver really in threat to go lap down, and I just saw this, he has a ton of right front toe damage. It's hard to see from this angle, but I could definitely see it when I was looking at the car.
The wheel is definitely in that wheel well.
Yeah. Let's go on board, see how bad it is. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Looks like you got wheel damage.
Oh, he definitely got wheel damage.
Look how he's turning it. He can barely hold to the bottom. Look!
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
That is some serious wheel damage on that car. Man, you can really see it right there in that camera angle. Like, look how far he has to turn it. Cause look how far that left front wheel is sticking out when he's turning it.
And look, there's the leaders right behind him.
Yeah, he's gonna unfortunately go a lap down, but fortunately for him, I think he's the only.
He's gonna let him by.
Yeah, smart move here. I think he's the only driver in threat to go a lap down. I don't have a track map up. There it is.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Yeah. Because the next cars that are in threat to go a lap down, they're just now in turn 1 and 2, and with just 8 laps to go, come to 7 to go, I truly feel that they will not catch that 28. So luckily for Peters, he's going to get a lucky dog here, but he is going to need a lot of caution to go his way to chance to win it. But, like I said, to start start the race or start the broadcast, he's pretty much locked in. He is. Oh no, he is for sure locked in. He's 46
Look,
points above Brady Price right now in points. So there's no way Brady's gonna be able to score 46. Well, if he wins the stage and wins and gets second, but I will put Peters at a guaranteed lock. We'll go bring the front of the racing.
yeah, well, Peters is fourth in points. So
Oh, and how about this? Justin Miller, one of the guys that barely made it to that wreck, up here in P3 on the outside line. Mr. Conley right behind his teammate Alan Grandel. Teammates on that low line, both of them in a must-win.
You know, I'm surprised by the 14 because, when he got so close to that contact, you would assume he got some netco damage of some sort, but I guess not. He has a clean race car up in the front, no fenders flared out or anything. He's up in this piece. And, you got like 4 cars on the inside, 4 cars on the outside. This is typical with these Xfinity cars because they are they're pretty aerodynamically, manufactured in this way. Compared to, like, the next gen where it's always push, push, shove, shove. To me, I prefer the Xfinity car as a true draft car compared to the next gens.
And another thing I just noticed, Brady Price was taking it safe there. Paid out for him as he is now sitting inside the top 10 with just 5.5 laps to go here in stage 1. I'm looking to get a couple more point buffer on the 77 of Golker, who's sitting back in 16th right now.
Yeah, and then, ninth place right now, and if he can finish ninth in the points, that'll still be, good stage points for him at the end.
That was close.
That was, they doored each other there, 23-14, of Conley and Miller. I mean, so far, it's been really, apart from that little accident on the apron, nothing crazy has happened. No one's, driving over their heads. I mean,
well, no, they're spread out now.
They're really spread out.
Wait until the caution. At stage break, this is going to get wild again.
And so far, I mean, Grindel's been leading most of the laps so far all day.
Yeah, it was Grindel pretty leading the most laps, pretty getting involved in that wreck. He's going to wait for a caution to here in about 4 laps to get that damage fixed as accident goes way wide, almost up into the wall.
I think he wanted to get out of that.
I don't know if he was trying to let him by. Maybe he's close on fuel as they're starting to single file it out here in the top 8.
Keep in mind, 65% fuel fill in the lap and stages around lap 20, you said?
Yeah, I want to say they can make it on fuel.
Or they're using the 37 as a fuel pick. Which, gonna be smart. You're making them burn the most fuel while y'all benefit from saving it. I'm gonna go through the back here and see what's going on behind Brady Price.
Yep, is saying, let's go, Gary. Yeah, he's out there chucking along. Luckily, he made it through that caution. Not that caution, that wreck. Didn't get no damage, definitely got slowed down. We will have the stage break coming up here in 4 laps, so it's going to regroup the field, and he'll be able to catch back up to everybody. Not really in threat to go lap down, as the leaders just start crossing through the tri-oval, coming to 3 to go in stage number 1.
Oh, look, and by the way, fun fact, Gary Sack and, Chestnut, they brought in a new friend in the 28 in their little 3-car pack. So, we took a look at them earlier. It was just the 2 cars of the 22 and the 89. Now they picked up the 28 3-car pack. It ain't enough cars to get back towards the 2nd pack, but like I said, Isaac said, stage cost was coming up soon.
If they can catch the front pack in 3 laps, someone needs to check those cars for some illegal modifications.
Once again, I did not take the restrictor plates off.
Someone you go around the track looking for some buckshots.
I.e. talk to Matt Forns about that.
Grindel leading front pack, coming to 2 to go here in stage 1.
Now I wonder, you think Conley, Spain, the 30, May, you think those guys are going to jump out and try to take stage 1 away from Grindel here? That'd be extra points going towards them.
Well, as you say that, here comes Gordon Spain. But I believe Gordon Spain, he's in a must-win as well.
Oh, look at the 42, I believe, on the outside.
Yeah, 42, Justin Axton. Yeah,
jumped out all alone.
Yeah, Gordon's in a must-win. He's 30-something points back. Fun story about the 42. I know you weren't here for this, but when the Packers played the Lions for the second time, him and Gary ran a bet, and he had to run a Lions scheme the week after the Packers lost to the Lions. This is the second time.
So he did?
Yeah, he ran a Lions scheme. They're battling Gordon Spain up here.
I miss friendly bets when it's like that. That's pretty cool.
Last lap here in stage 1.
I'm just glad as a Seattle fan that LA Rams got eliminated this weekend. Thank you, Philly.
I wasn't. That's what I was rooting for after Detroit lost.
Why would you root for the Rams if they were hard to build?
Oh! Caution is
Yellow.
out. That is not stage. There's actually a wreck with Brady Price involved.
What?
Yeah.
Let's take a look out here on the replay.
Oh, he just went low on Gibb. Gibb was there. Oh, big wreck. That was that second pack.
I don't know. We gotta look back further and see what the story is if we go take a look back.
No, he just went to go block the run, and Gibb had a run. Nothing Gibb did wrong.
No. That's more on the 32 for the bad block. I mean...
Oh, that's 100% on 32, and he better hope he doesn't have a ton of damage, because if this takes him out of the race, it might take him out of the playoffs, as this will put Tom Golker in the top 10, I believe, for a stage. No, he's 11th. So he just misses stage points. You see, there's the wreck. Unfortunately, no money involved. Here's the 0-18 of Jacob Treat. He's involved. Darren Cannon involved. We were talking about him earlier, needing a good finish.
Does the one car make it? No.
Now an only car hits the back of Brady Price. Huge hit there for Darren Cannon in the 2. What the 0-18 of Jacob? Does he go down there and slam the inside wall? Ah!
Kisses it.
Kisses it. Yeah, not too bad.
Oh, Rick, that cougar in the car does not look very happy.
I wonder what the 2 Darren Cannon damage is, because we were talking how he's 13 points above Brady. It's getting interesting.
Can we look at Brady's car and see how much damage he has?
Hold on a second.
Because I don't think he got that much damage.
Give meatball. No, Darren Cannon's not meatball. Surprising. I don't think Brady got that much damage either.
No, yeah, it looks like he's got a rear end damage.
He has rear end damage, but as far as the front goes, I mean, I think he got out of that pretty lucky.
Clean as an arrow.
Now, but here's another thing to keep in mind. Here in Relentless, we have the cost for cause system. That's more likely going to fall on Brady, and that's going to be a 5-point penalty. So, yeah.
That's crucial.
That's huge.
So he has no... He has to win.
No.
No?
No. Let's say that 5-point penalty does stand. It's still a 10-point buffer to Golker.
Mm-hmm. I see. But you know who this helps out tremendously that we talked about earlier?
The whole field.
Well, that, but specifically Chestnut, who had that damage from the wreck that didn't bring out the caution.
Yeah, but he was going to get the caution in literally a half a lap anyways.
Yeah, he came out sooner than he expected it, though. But so far, people coming off pit road here. It says Biggs is in the lead, but he's on pit road.
It's just SDK being SDK.
Oh no, he's actually in the lead. That IK9 Toyota Camry or Supra.
That's a Jeffrey Earnhardt scheme. Gary sacked the Lucky Dog? What is he doing?
Gary?
Yeah.
Unless he's the leader. Huh. Did he short pit?
I don't know. Oh, you know what? He might have came down pit lane a lap. I don't know. I think he might have came down pit lane a lap early or something. I'm not sure how he's the leader, but he scored the leader.
Is there a way to confirm this?
Well, let's go back. For the 89. No,
Oh,
there's
wait, he did. See, it's coming off pit road here.
no. Everyone's coming off pit road.
Oh, was this during the caution? Okay.
Yeah, but this is interesting because caution's out. I'm not sure what happened.
Unless it's an EOL penalty.
Wait, did he just pull the ultimate smart move of the century? Pit lane open for him, and he took advantage of it.
No, it's close. The red light came on.
Oh, you're right. I don't know how he's gonna lead then. Oh, now he's dropping 3. Okay, never mind.
So it's an EOL penalty. There we go.
I was like, what?
Did he pull the ultimate moves of the century while pitting on with pit road closed?
Well, no,
I
because
don't know.
sometimes if you're close enough to the leader, pit lane will open for you because the leaders is open for them. And if you just get fuel and go, you can beat the leaders off of pit lane. So I thought he did that, but no.
He probably, yeah. Now this shuffles up things, so it takes the 37 out of the lead, puts the 90 car of May into the lead. Now they shuffle things up with Justin May in the lead. I'm sorry, Kevin Biggs with
Biggs.
Justin May on the front row.
That's wrong car. That car still beat the hell.
I don't think he got that car fixed on the time. Do these guys have a faster car or no?
No.
Okay. I'll let you take this restart as.
Alright. Biggs Megan leads the green here on lap 22. Start the final stage. This is such a long.
Green, green, green.
It's like out in the air.
Good jump from the 8. Oh.
That's a lane change, but we'll discuss that after race.
We'll let the race control handle that. That's above our pay grade, guys.
He's a big drop in front of Kevin, or not Kevin May, Justin May. You got the two teammates, Grindle and Conley, back here. Gordon Spain, I think, was trying to follow 23 in the gap close, but he's going to be all by himself on the outside. Here comes Justin Atkinson looking on the outside. Going to link up with that 38.
Good move by Atkinson, jumps up front with the 38. We got the momentum because this means they're going to get a huge shot for the battle for the lead. Atkinson on the outside of Biggs. Atkinson has a nose out coming into 4. Let's see who leads the lap back first. So far, yeah. He's getting off the 38's nose. Ooh, little
Yeah, that was close.
Atkinson leads that lap. The point leader up at the front. And you got Spain looking back on the outside, trying to get around the car that he just pushed to the lead with help from the 28 of Evan Ludy. Now Evan Ludy's second in points, so we got we got first place in points up here in the lead. Second place in points on the outside, second car on the outside. A little bit of a door shove there coming to the 3.
Yeah, but he actually has this regular season championship locked up. He's 42 points ahead of Ludy, so Axon's just out there for some momentum going his way to start the playoffs. In a couple weeks, actually, these guys will not be racing next week. As next week's the All-Star race, they'll be back racing on February 3rd at Kentucky. And Darren Cannon going a lap down. That's kind of huge because, like I said, Darren Cannon was only 13 points ahead of Brady Price. If Brady can get enough points gathered up to where if we do get a new winner, he can get put in the playoffs. Darren can get put out. But here comes Tom Golker, the first guy out of the playoffs, looking to make some moves on the outside. The third lane gets no help, though.
Yeah, no help until we see the car behind him, that purple and red car.
That's Rick Williams.
Ricky Williams.
Gordon Spain, he's going to try to get around on the outside. Here comes Tom Golker.
Up to the outside. Once that car, there's going to be a big shot right here coming into the triangle.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't give bumps to these cars like that. They get really, really loose.
Unless you know how to do it properly.
You can't. You cannot bump in these cars. There's
You
not
want to bet?
connections. There's not connections.
Alright, fair enough. If you can hold the fort down for a little bit, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom.
Dom Golker up there all by himself. No help for Golker. Justin Axon leading the way. Kevin Biggs P2. Here comes Evan Ludy, Justin Miller working together on that outside line. Still got a lot of racing to go. Still got, I think, like 39, 40 laps to go or something like that. I can't math. I think it's 38, technically. I don't know.
Okay, I'm now back. So far, it's been organized up here in the front, 2x2 at the moment, through the top 5, top 10. And we're going to come across a lap car. I can't see the number of that.
That's Brian Marshall in the 94.
Brian Marshall getting a lap down. Atkinson seems like trying to control each lane right now. Kind of what Dale Jr. used to do back in 2014, 2015.
Yeah, back when you used to be able to do it.
Yeah, blocking air. Or big run from the 77. Looking to the outside to make a third.
No
lane.
help,
Once
though.
again, no help. There's not enough cars behind him or in this pack for him to make that move.
Yeah, and the only reason it might seem like he's making progress is because there's some checkups. But like you'll see, he'll pull up even with 37. Mike Gillick around the 14. 14 maybe has to let off the gas, but then he's gonna fall right back. Oh, the 14 just barely squeezing in that gap between Conley and May.
Look how spread out it is back here. Like you can throw a blanket on this pack, but I'd say towards Williams in the 11. Back there, those cars back there are like spread out at least a car length and a half from each other.
Yeah, I'm watching Tom Golker. He has to know what's at stake here. He keeps trying to make runs, but they're just not paying off. He's getting no help.
But right now, I think really it's just he's got to think big picture. Now, I think he's trying to practice this. Like, I'm assuming he's trying to practice this for the end of the race and trying to use it to, learn how the momentum works with the draft in these cars. Because you see him kind of back up when he gets into turn 2, and he gets that big momentum when he's getting the air off of the 37 and probably making a move on the outside. I guess he's trying to practice that for the end of the race, but that's just what I could only, relay from him doing that.
Absolutely. Gonna lead this time by.
See the one car coming up here behind the 77. I wonder if he's gonna go with him here again. If the 77 tries to make that third lane, let's see if he does it. He does not. He sticks behind the 37.
No, that one's gonna stick with the 37. If that 77 jumps up again, that one's not gonna follow. The 1, 37, and 23 are all teammates. Yep. Nallback, yeah, he's not gonna leave. Like, granted, all three of those guys. It's what I mean. There's teams out there who have a bunch of guys that are in must-win situations. Nallback, Conley, and Grindle, they're all in must-win situations. So, if those three are battling at the end, who pushes who to a win? Like, what do? Do you push a teammate into the playoffs, or do you get greedy?
It's like the meme with the dude trying to press the 2 buttons and swung.
Yeah, pretty much. Push your teammate to the win, or get greedy.
And it's like defusing a bomb right now. Now, there's something I'm gonna like to talk. There's a topic me and you can talk about. And this what do you prefer? What car do you prefer driving a super speedway on? The next gens, the Xfinity cars, or the trucks? The trucks. Me personally, I
Arca.
like the next. Not even Gen 4.
Arca.
All right, explain Arca.
It's the runs. I like the runs you get in Arca cars. Grant, you can't. Yeah, you can kind of bump draft in them now, but you can't really bump draft too much. But you can get really good runs. But as far as bump drafting, next gen's all the way because you could
Yeah.
slam the living hell out of someone's back bumper, and it just yeets them.
I mean, you did a broadcast not too long ago. We saw a lot of shoving and a lot of pushing, and it's incredible what you can do with the next gen car. Because I prefer the next gen car just as an all-around race car. Yeah, it
No,
gets a lot of flack. It gets a lot of flack, but I personally like driving it on super speedways.
the only time I will prefer to drive a next gen over Xfinity or trucks for the most part is road courses. That's it.
I can agree with that.
I love next gen on road courses,
It's basically a GT3 car.
which is also why I like the new supercars they put in. So they're basically the next gens, just they can go a lot faster. Oh, bad bump to the 90. May doing a phenomenal job keeping it going straight.
And look who's in the picture, by the way, that was in a must-win that's in this pack. Behind the one is 22.
They're pretty chestnut back up here. Look at the damage. I know we got some of it fixed.
Not all of it. I saw some right in. Still about the same.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to lead a line, but he can definitely stay in the draft. Hope for a caution. Get some more damage fixed.
I will say right now, with the way the car is in that condition, it's not a must-win condition use of a car. You gotta get that damage fixed eventually.
Um,
It's debatable if you can, but I mean, it depends on how the car leads the pack.
if you can get a run at the right time, maybe.
If you get a run at the right time and you have a car behind you, yeah. Look at that, 77 trying to hit the outside again, looking at it, but nothing. Once again. He peeked out towards the third lane for just about 2 seconds and decided, no.
Yeah, but he has to be careful doing that because, like I said, Nallback's not gonna let him back in.
No.
He keeps trying that. He's gonna let Nallback and Grindle get hooked up nose to tail. And then I think that would be trouble for Ludi because then you have two teammates that can communicate when they want to make a move.
Now that's my question to you. Does Gulker have teammates?
I don't know who. Yeah, he has teammates. I don't talk about Gulker too much. He has very quiet races.
Shenandoah Valley Racing River. I'm looking at it now.
Oh, he's on the SCR?
Yeah. That's what it says in the points. Oh, his teammate's Justin Atkinson.
Yeah, and Evan Ludi.
And Evan Ludi. So, guess what? Hey, your teammates are 1-2.
Yeah, they both won races, so.
I mean, that's best case scenario if you're Gulker. Hope those two could either win the race and you get a top 5, and you could be pretty much in, depending on where the other guys you're racing to get in, finish out in the race.
Nah, if I'm leader Axon, I think I'm doing everything in my power to push that 77 to a win at the end of this race.
And you think they're listening to the broadcast?
I don't know if they do. I know some people do. Some people told me that my TISM strategies pay off. I'll start talking about strategies at work.
we're leaking trade secrets here, SBRN.
Yeah, I'm leaking my race strategies. You know.
Yeah.
What I would do in a race.
Man, and I'm looking at here in this inside line, further to the back, I see Gary Sachs and a bunch of other cars strung out here on the bottom line. I mean, they're not trying to form a third lane or anything yet. They're just relaxing. I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna wait till like 15 to go before they start actually forming up lines to make it 3 by 3. I mean, that's what I would usually do at a super speedway, especially late in a run like this.
Yeah, but one of the things I've learned about super speedway racing, and I'm really good at it, is you can't wait too long to start making moves. You wait too long, then everyone else start making moves. You got to start making moves a little bit early. And the best way to do that is get linked up with teammates throughout a run. Start making moves throughout the field a little bit here and there, get linked up nose to tail, and then all you guys start making moves at the same time. Because if everyone waits till 5 to go to make moves, if you're someone like Gary Sachs, there's going to be nowhere to go.
No, I'll give you a little
Now,
experience with it.
granted, they still have a pit stop to do, so I'm going to take a wild guess and say a lot of these guys, a lot of these teams that are running close to each other, like you got SVR, you got the 42 leading the race at 28.77, they're all running close, and then you got Mirage, 37.23 and 1. They're probably waiting until after pit stops to get linked together and start making some moves. Right now, they're just kind of riding. They still got 27 to go, something like that.
Around there. Now, I'm going to give you experience of mine that happened during the summer. Is I joined a new league that I raced in, and my debut race was at Talladega in the next gen. And the field I was in, they're pretty solid drivers, and around the 2,500 I rating, 4,000 I rating range. Some of these guys do college esports and everything. And, first race at Talladega, me and my friends, we formed a team with the Fords and the next gens. And TJ, he got P1 in the pole, I got P4, and our strategy was to go to the back and relax for a little bit. And that was not a good strategy because we were expecting to have a lot of cautions. No, we had a green flag run that lasted 75 laps. And we were far away from the lead pack, and we suffered for it because we should have stayed up front in the main pack.
Oh, I just realized something. Brady and Gibb, they're teammates that caused that wreck. I didn't realize.
Team under that.
Connor.
Connor,
he races Cup.
Hey Connor, if you're listening to that, you might want to sit your boys down and get the cookies and milk.
No Leopard Pounce. I like that name. What's going on? It's a cool Twitch name.
No leopard pounds.
Yeah, that's what it is. I like it. It's very adorable. It's very
adorable.
It is. Snow leopards are adorable.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first you've heard Isaac Wilson say something with the words, I quote, adorable.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've heard you say it, at least.
Fun of me.
I can make fun of these as long as I want.
Alright, so when are they going to pit? Pit window should open up here in about 5 laps or so. I think
now,
around lap... No! Yeah, I think around lap 45. Well, 20 to go.
Now, I'm going to say this for fun strategies. If you're Gary Sack, or those guys further away from this two-wide battle and you're in the line, I would pit at lap 40, 41, 42. Because you get out, back out of the pit road and, get back on the track, these guys have to pit anyways. You have a chance to jump them for the lead if you really wanted to. And shuffle things up with the standings.
Here comes the outside line working together. Golker, Grindle,
Nallback. We missed it. We
Whoa, Nallback. Whoa, close call for Nallback in the 1. Oh, Nallback's a lap down. I just realized that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Teamwork is that smart? No, I'm kidding. I mean, so far, I wonder what caught him a lap down. Did he pit start?
He got caught one of the wrecks of the 3 wide rolling through the trouble.
But the crazy thing is, I don't see any damage on his car. That would.
There was front. He had front end damage.
That's right. Now, Golker's in second. Good spot for him. Bad news. You kind of shuffled out your teammates except for Evan Ludy.
Yeah,
so actually, the best case scenario for him, actually.
But I think the best case scenario because pit stops are coming up. Actually, no, he did not shuffle out his teammates. His teammates are sitting right behind him. And
wait, look at the 14.
So,
look,
I think
14 and Miller looking at the outside.
I think Golker's in the best case scenario because Green Flag pit stop should start. He's going to come out in front of his teammates, which is where he wants to be. And
here they go.
Yeah, here they go. A lot of people coming down pit lane.
Was this lap 42?
Golker sending it in. Almost got contacted by his teammate. So he sent it in the pit lane.
Ludi had to lock him up so Ludi didn't get a speeding penalty for that. Good job on Ludi for locking it up at the last second.
Yeah, but what a solid entrance by Tom Golker there. Oh, and that's going to cost him big time.
You just had to open your mouth.
That's going to cost him huge. That's huge.
That's huge. If he gets fuel only.
No, yeah, he's going to lose the pack here.
Now, good thing for him, Golker and Looney could like stall out a little bit and pick him up. But then again, you're still losing the pack. But at
Yeah.
least you have a draft partner to go with.
Hey, there's Grindle. Where's Ludi at in the 28?
There they are.
Yeah, there's Ludi. There's Axon. I just don't see him waiting for Golker. Golker's in the draft with Conley, so he might catch him.
He'd be all right. Back up to the front. Spade stayed out with the Eastep and Schaefer. Ricky Williams, as mentioned, Wiggins, Stewart, and Brady Price back up here in the top 10.
Yeah, and all these guys still have to come down pit lane, though. Let's keep an eye out on is Michael Newbrawl. Back there behind his teammate, Eric Schaefer. Newbrawl, one of the guys in an absolute must-win. Should be interesting what those guys do at the end of this race. Eric Schaefer, a very technical guy, knows how to plan a pit stop and when to come in. So I would not say he's on a bad strategy with Schaefer here. I think these guys following Schaefer know what they're doing. And I think Schaefer's smart for running this dry.
And I gotta say this right now. I'm a killer for like baby blue and like hot paint schemes. I like the color scheme that Schaefer's going with here, and I do like the strategy. I mean, if I'm Schaefer, Newbar, Spain scheme. But yeah, no, if you're Schaefer and you know what your strategy is, you would relay that to your teammate, and have a good shot at trying to get jumps and positions here from this green flag pit cycle. And as you see, Brady Price also in this pack as well after being called up in an incident earlier that brought out the first caution. So far, he's not too far out of this deal, especially after the contact he got. However, if we get a late caution in this race, it really will shuffle things up.
Oh, here they come.
As they come in the pit road.
Oh, Eastep sent it in hot. Eastep at 55 sent it in really hot. What a move that was, though! Wow! Nathan Eastep just sent it in there. Ricky Williams on the 11, staying out all by himself. He has Brian Marshall out there. Brian Marshall has some damage. Definitely not what you want to do for Ricky Williams.
But at least you have a car there that you could draft around with before you get on pit road. Though, then again, it kind of doesn't help him that there's only 2 cars with him. It's only 2 cars in that little pack, and you have to pit last.
So this is the first pack that pitted. Here's that second group led by Atkinson. These 2 packs are the first groups that pitted. So going back to the 90, there he is. Where does that pack that just pitted blend out at? They're actually on pit exit. There's Darren Cannon, a couple laps down. There's Newbrawl. Newbrawl's going to blend in with that second pack. Eastep probably going to blend in with that second pack as well. Schaefer's going to blend in with his first pack here. Going to be on the low line. They're going to go 3 wide around him. Smart move there by Schaefer. There's William Peters out there clocking some laps. We saw him have some massive toe damage earlier.
And you know what? This kind of works out for Schaefer in the end because he jumps up in this little pack and actually probably gained a lot of positions from where he was before the green flag cycle started.
Oh, and how about Brady Price?
And Brady Price. Look at this. Back in the mix after laying back.
I actually catch up to Gary Sack and Chad Wiggins. Those 2 guys.
Those are the front 2.
Those are the front 2, yep. They pitted that second group led by Eric Schaefer. Cookie Monster. Nom, 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 nom.
Cookies.
Had to wreck his teammates to get there. Oh my God, Matt Forrest. Shot fired on Brady Price. Wow.
Ooh, and by the way, 86 car lapped down, caught in an incident early in the race that brought out no caution, actually, if I remember correctly.
No, he didn't cause it. He got a bad bump.
Well, not caused it, but he was involved.
He was involved in it, yeah.
That's what I said.
He caught some hell in VC. Oh, I bet. I bet Kid was not happy. Because he wrecked Hughes too, and Hughes are like alliance with him, with Brady. He wrecked 2 technical teammates in that wreck. And Jacob. Damn.
So
Wait, hold on a second. So did he wreck all of North, South, and all of Takao?
Is Brady Price losing support after this race?
He might be losing some teammates. To
I
Cal,
just got word.
yes.
I just got word.
Oh!
Oh,
That was close.
90. Yikes. Let me do my punchline. I just got word from Chevrolet competitive director John Chevrolet that Brady Price might not be a Chevy driver by next week. Joking aside.
Wait, no, Gary Sack was technically... he wasn't caught up in it, but he had to definitely slow down in that wreck. He might need to find a new team next week. Damn. Step making some aggressive moves here with 17 to go.
E-Step actually is being aggressive. We saw it on pit road when he made that crazy sand going at the pit road. And look at this. It's paying off. He's got up to the back bumper. Well, these two got up to the back bumper of the lap car of the 86. But right in front of the 86 is the leader of Grindle. Now, what kind of moves? Because we've seen the 14 has made some pretty daring moves in the race so far, as well as the 12. And let's not kind of...
Oh, wait! Real quick, here comes that second pack!
Oh, here they come with a train.
Second pack led by Justin Atkinson. Golker's back there. Ludi, Schaefer, Conley, Stewart, Newbrawl. Yeah, the whole second pack's up here. Really, the whole field's back together.
In the words of Jim Ross, it's a slobberknocker ready to getting ready to happen here.
Also, something else to call interesting real quick. Top 3 drivers. All 3 of them must win right now. 17, 16 to go.
Not going to 86.
Almost pushing a pusher gone wrong with the 86 and 55 back there.
Here comes the 12 of Wiggins.
Nom 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 nom. Cookie Monster.
Will Miller with the push to him, and oh, look at that. Joey's up here too.
Hey, here comes Justin Axon, Tom Golker, and Ludi SVR running the high line. Sorry. Shenandoah Valley Racing, more like Highline Racing. Those guys are working together really well. 3 wide, they go across the line. 15 to go this time by. 4 wide. They're going to go 4 wide into turn 1.
Leaving the 12 out there to the sucker.
Oh, they're 4 wide. This is going to cause a wreck.
Hold your line, fellas. Hold your line.
Still 4 wide.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, contact.
We're still good, though.
We're still good. They're still 4, now 3.
The 12 was refusing.
Here comes the 30. There's 4 wide again.
Hang in there, fellas.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
And they finally spread out. Woo!
That was insane.
Good awareness from all those
How
drivers.
the hell? 4 wide for almost a whole lap. That really killed the momentum of SCR too.
And
they were charging hard on the outside and it just killed them.
You know what that song was? Ain't no valley high enough. Ain't no valley low.
And what's crazy is, I have commented, but someone had been calling out 4 wide because iRacing does not call out 4 wide. Nathan Eastep, Justin Miller looking to the outside.
The most they call it is 3 wide at max.
Yeah. Those guys are not teammates. They're just working well together. Pretty. Ooh, what a save.
He got loose. He got loose in the in line there, and he just had to back out of it. Smart move on the 22.
Here comes SCR on that outside line again.
Here they come.
Nathan Eastep trying to win his way into the playoffs. Alan Grindle, same vote. Where is Brady Price at? Tom Golker up here running in the top 10.
3 by 3 for the lead. This is Talladega racing.
No, there's going to be a big one. There's about to be a big wreck.
42's, though, got the momentum coming out of 2 with the push from the
oh, Eastep cutting it close with Grindle.
That middle line has actually been beneficial for these guys, too.
Yeah, that middle line's been working really well. Usually I'm used to seeing the outside line being able to have some momentum. But that middle line with just 3 cars is really working for this Xfinity car.
Do you think this has to do with the track reset from a year ago? That made Super Speedway racing as well with the heat?
I don't know. All I know is I am so used to seeing that outside line work really well.
Oh, that 14 put his nose where it shouldn't have belonged, and thank God he backed out of it.
Yeah, I'm really used to seeing the outside line work really well. There's the
Oh, there we
caution!
go.
No, no, no. Oh,
Yep,
yep, nope.
there's a caution.
There's a caution. Ah, watch out, Brady.
Not too bad, actually.
No, that could have been a lot worse. Oh, that was just a bad bump to Nathan. I actually got the
He's right.
42 a little loose too, and here comes the 12 of Wiggins over for him to go.
14
Sends the
together in a row.
14 into the 86. Look at the 30 of Broso. Does he make it through this? Oh, wow. Yeah, he gets a little contact there from
The 23.
the
Conley.
23.
But see, the 86 goes fully around.
Oh, Conley, does he save
Conley,
this? Does he save this?
He
No
does.
way. What? No. Oh.
Well, he did. I'll give him 50-50. He 50% saved it. The wall saved it for him.
Not too much damage on the car, though. Well, this is going to bring out a caution. We're going to go back green for Grace. 9 to go. Only second caution of the night. We're going to roll an ad, and we'll be right back for the final laps of this race. All right, we're back for the final 9 laps of this race, pending any green-white checkers. Alan Grindle out there leading the race. Alan Grindle in a must-win. So going through the top 10 real quick. We take a look at this to give it a rundown on what's going on. So as far as top 10 go, Alan Grindle must-win. I wouldn't put Tom Golker in a must-win, but he's going to need a really good finish, and Brady Price going to need a really bad finish here in his closing laps. Chad Wiggins, must-win. Brady Price right there on the cut line, and Schlumbacher in the 9, must-win. Everybody else is pretty much locked in, top 10-wise, locked in on points, or they've gotten a win this season.
Now keep in mind, we got a lot of drivers in the back here towards, even in the top 10, that could spoil this. They are deep in the points, that could steal a win, and, spoil chances for these guys that are must win.
I'm gonna say this right now. We're gonna go green flag racing, 8 to go. Pending a big wreck involving the leaders, if you're not top 10, you're not winning. I'm gonna call it my shot right now. With 8 to go, pending a big wreck. If they keep it clean, the winner will not come from outside the top 10. I just don't think so. With how you got SPR running up here, they're gonna have 3 guys lined up right next to each other in the top 4. Grandal's been leading the race. Wiggins, I don't think. You line up in the top 10. If you're not in the top 10, you're not winning.
No.
Unless unless you can get that third line working really quick.
You gotta get a lot of cars on that third line to make it work.
You know, it's funny I say that, but 11th Eric Schaefer in this restart. Yeah, Newbraw's back there. I just don't think he has the help, and he doesn't have very many friends out there.
And the 38's back there too. We saw him in the front a lot in this race. And the 55 pitted just now too of Nathan East.
I think he had to. Didn't he get caught in that?
No.
I don't know what the hell. Good for. Jacob, what are you doing? Hold on a second. What the heck is Jacob doing?
Hey, what? Over the grass.
What is he doing?
How fast is it going? 26 miles per hour. Ah, are those the other cars?
All right. Well, good news, Tony. Jacob has done the lawn mowing duties here at Talladega, so you don't have to pay for that. What the hell is he doing?
Doing his best Ricky Bobby impression when he first came back after the fire record. You remember the test race?
Oh my gosh! They're so fast!
Are those the other cars?
You all allow drunk drivers in this league?
Alright, time for the 8-lap shootout. Oh, Blank is from the 37? Hopefully
Yeah, he's in slightly blinking all race. You allow drunk, I guess. Where'd he go? There he is.
Now you see me?
8 of the top 10 don't make it to the end.
Green flag. 8 laps decided who's gonna make it or who's not.
Kind of curious what the SVR guys are going to do here. We only got 2 lined up on the outside line. Leading on the low line. If I'm Ludi, I'm not helping the 37 here. I don't think he is. Looks like Ludi might be laying off here a little bit. Trying to allow the outside line to get a run. Yeah, you see there's a pretty big gap between him and Grindle.
Well, and to be fair, Ludi does not want to push him the wrong way, especially with the 37 blinking how he is.
I don't think Ludi's... No, I don't think Ludi's trying to help him. We're playing a big game of chess here. Ludi trying everything he can to not help Alan Grindle, but that outside line is just not getting us momentum.
Remember, it takes a lap and a half. These cars get to full speed.
Yeah, that third line needs to start forming now. They're playing games up front. You got to start getting on that third line. Justin Axon to the lead here. And look at Alan Grindle. Alan Grindle's doing everything he can to back up to Ludi, but the only thing he's doing is slowing that inside line down more. Here comes Nathan East, that pretty chestnut, making that third line. Scott Stewart going to jump up to lane number 3. Oh, almost contact! Stewart loose! Nope. Oh, big wreck!
The laughing
Jacob! No!
Oh, we just got a Ricky Bobby moment. Ricky Bobby, Ricky Bobby.
All right. That does look like a very aggressive, bad push there by the 55. Going through corner entry. Oh, yeah. That is a very bad push. You are in corner entry.
You should not be pushing these cars.
You don't.
Corner anyways.
The only car you can push in the corners onto the next gens.
Wait, the 88 kind of got loose too when you got to the back bumper. Watch.
I don't think he gets. I don't think he gets loose.
He swung it out wide a little bit and kind of got the rear end to not be settled in fully.
Yeah, he's doing everything he can to save. Oh, there was a little bit naked. Oh, no, it wasn't naked. Never mind. Nathan Eastep was having a good race, and Alan Grindle's hard on the wall. Pretty. Oh, does he make it through? Oh, I think he just got netcode in his favor. Cedric Broso in the 30 involved as well. Not too sure how much damage he has. There goes Jacob in. I think Cedric might have made his way through another wreck. He gets a little contact here when I can play it again. Right there. But I'm not seeing no damage on the car.
No, as long as it doesn't
No.
have any engine.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Wow!
Someone needs to make sure he's got that golden horseshoe stuff somewhere in this car.
Oh my gosh! Someone needs to check his pants, because... Oh! So what happened to Ricky? I didn't see how he was involved in this.
Apron shenanigans, I guess. Oh, the grass kind of got him loose.
Oh no!
It was just contact from the outside of him.
Mitchell Conley making it through as well, and oh my gosh! I will say this though, I might need to knock on wood. We've had 3 cautions, 3 wrecks, I should say. Well, technically 4. We really haven't had the big one yet. Like, yeah, we've had some decently sized wrecks, but we haven't had a really, really big wreck yet.
And to be fair, the field's been spread out from each other most of this race with different paths to even have the big one occur. So we're gonna probably have a 3-lap shootout.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 3-lap shootout.
Now the guy we haven't really talked to about much all day that's running 5th is the 90 of Justin May. May's in the top 5. He's been there all day. We really haven't talked much about him. However, looking at his VC, Kevin Biggs, his teammate, is an 8th. Looking for these 2 guys to get hooked up real fast because these guys have been up front all day and probably could play spoiler up here when we get to the white flag.
Yeah, and I'll say this. Alan Grindle has a very tough task ahead of him. Trying to win his way into the playoffs, but he has almost 2 teammates. He's gonna have 3 teammates lined up, nose to tail, or 2nd through 4th. And if so, here's what I'm thinking. So Alan Grindle, of course, is gonna lead this race to green. If I'm the 42 and the 28, because you can communicate this, because somebody's in there with you. When Alan goes, I would wait to go a little bit, let Tom Gorker clear you guys, and let him jump up, because they can push their teammate to a win. But Alan Grindle, he's in a very big game of chess here with 3 different people. It's a 3v1 right now, and unfortunately for Grindle, he has no help.
No.
Yeah.
Problem is, yeah, one teammate's a lap down. Actually, no, because his other teammate, Nalbeck, got back on the lead.
Yeah, he got back on the lead back last 2 cautions ago.
But the problem is he's too far back and deep in the field. And who's his other teammate?
Conley.
Conley is
The 23.
the 23. I believe he's up in this pack too. So he can really right now he's just a one-man crew at this moment until Conley can get up here.
It ain't gonna happen. He's the 17th. Oh man, I feel bad. I feel so bad for Grindle. I like him. If he wins this race, it's gonna be impressive.
1 versus all, am I right?
It's a game of chess. That's what you're playing right now. If you're Grindle and SCR, who's gonna put who in checkmate first?
And next week, this series takes a break before they come back in 2 weeks for Pocono.
No, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I'll put it this way. So let's say we're playing chess, right? Alan Grindle's out there was just like a bishop and a rook left, while SCR has half their pieces left. I'm not saying it's not possible for him to win this, but it's too. I just feel like SCR can work too well together.
It's 80-20, 20 in the favor of Grindle.
Yeah.
But then again, it's we know the unwritten rule about Super Speedway racing. At the white flag, there's no friends.
Yeah, but SCR, and I don't know how SCR works. Greg Rogers, the team owner, he's a chill guy. They're looking to get more. They're looking to get as many people in the playoffs as they can. I truly feel Atkinson and Ludi are going to do everything in their power to get Golker this win and lock him into the playoffs. And then it's going to be interesting to see if Golker wins, right, or Grindle wins, who makes it in, Brady or Darren Cannon. Right now, I think it's Brady. We'll see.
We'll see. And then let's not count Brady out. He could spoil this thing too. All he needs to do is bring that thing home clean, and
Yes, he already looked. They're already playing games. Look how far back the 42 is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see? That's why I called. They're gonna hold up on the start. Let Golker clear him here. Watch. Golker's gonna be able to clear the 42 here in a bit.
As long as the 37 doesn't jump up and block it.
Yep. Golker's clear. There he goes. He's coming up right there. Boom. There's Grindle. Yep.
That was right. There we go. And then
Oh, they're wrecking behind him.
that was not.
Oh.
No caution
No
yet.
caution yet, though.
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
And look who I just said before we took the restart.
Grindle, what a smart move that was by Grindle.
I knew Grindle was going to jump up there too because he knew what SVR was playing. And there was just too much of a shot from the 12, it looks like.
Yeah, and I think the 42 of Axon checked up a little too much.
Yeah.
And it really just checked this inside line, outside line up. You see Wiggins getting the back of the 28 into the 42. The 18 of Kevin Biggs get some of it. And right here, I think they make contact again.
See, they keep it straight here. 12 comes up the track a little bit, it looks like.
Oh, so 28 and 42.
28 kind of hooks the 42. Those are teammates.
Oh, right in the 14 of Justin Miller. And look at Cedric Russell. Does he make it through another wreck? Holy cow!
Man, he's got that Ryan Priest 2019 Daytona 500 look on his side.
Oh, and yep, there's Schaefer, Biggs, Wiggins, Ludi all collected. Brady Price collected!
That might not be too much damage on the 32. Actually, I see some right front.
Oh!
Never mind.
No, that right front's done. That right front's done, I can already tell. No?
So
No!
There's a chance.
No meatball. Wow. No meatball. So here's the big wreck we were talking about, because this was a huge one. Darren Cannon involved. 86 of William Peters involved. The 018 of Jacob. Watch him make it through this. We got to go on board with this. But he's down 2 laps, unfortunately. He's down 4 laps. Oh, my. They're wrecking. They're spinning everywhere they go. And
I mean, we're keeping an eye on Jacob Tree for the entirety of this race. He was cutting the grass earlier, but he made it through this wreck. And that's it. Clean race car. Happy day.
He's 4 laps down, though.
Hey, as long as he finishes the race and doesn't have a DNF on that column, that's a success in my book. Especially if you're at Talladega, I'll take that any day.
Oh, and look at the kick Gordon Spain took there at the end of 55. 6 and Newbra, I think, might have made it through this. Oh, he did.
21 lost his hood.
That's 12, but yes.
No, the 21 also lost his hood later in.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh.
And you know who made out like a bandit in this? If we go back to live footage,
Justin May.
Justin, I told you before the restart, he could pounce on this, and he did. With Gary Sack as well. But guess what? Grindle's not out of this either. He's third.
Yeah, but now look. Now you got Grindle, Schollenbacher, Chestnut, Spain, Nallback, all those guys in must-wins restarting here in the top 10. It's gonna be it's gonna not be a natural. It's gonna be our first of 3 attempts at a green white checkered.
Well, I gotta say, Spain might still have some damage from the last wreck he was involved in, though. Yeah. Oh no, I guess we got a rubber. Well, never mind.
You know, oof.
Yeah, never mind.
I would pit if I were him.
I think that's all the damage you can fix.
No. Oh gosh, no.
But then again, track position in this game. Now let's look at the points here and see where these top 2 are in the points. Gary Sack, 17th in the points.
He has a win though.
He has a win though, so he's clearly locked in. Let's go to the 90 of May.
Money. He's 5th.
He's 5th. Grindle, I'm calling him Grindle. Grindle is...
He's way down there.
Oh yeah, Alan Grindle is 19th.
Yeah.
And then the 9,
Schollenbacher.
20
go.
Schollenbacher is... You know what? See him in the points. I don't think we're done with the wrecks yet. Now, keep in mind, guys, green white checkers. There's only 3 attempts at green white checkered.
I think they're 3, 3, 2.
It says 3, does it not?
Oh.
Turn off the info.
Oh. I'm blind.
Now, Riddle is not out of this at all. However, we pointed at this earlier. There's one thing that he didn't have in his way now. He doesn't have to worry about the SVR cars playing in the games on his restart. Because right now, the only SVR car you have to worry about is that 77 Volcorp right behind you. You take Ludi out of the occasion, you take Atkinson out of the occasion. Look what you deal with. But, looking at this, Gary Sack, already in. I believe. And then EMA, already in. I don't see Schulenbacher in the point standings, however. I don't know.
He's way down there.
I don't see him in the points.
He's 40th. He only has 4 starts, so even with the win, he wouldn't be able to get next. He don't have no starts.
Yeah, he didn't. Okay.
Yeah, no. All right, Paycheck's gonna pull off. Winning, you're in. Who's gonna be that driver that's hungry enough?
Pace truck's in, waiting for the green flag. And we're off.
Schulenbacher did no, it is not a good restart at all.
I guess Gary Sack didn't really go on time there, and it stacked the guys up behind.
I don't think it was Gary. I think it was the 9 of Schulenbacher. Look at the 37 of Grindle all over that bumper.
Easy, Gary.
Golker gonna go up to the outside. Gonna try to get something to work. 9 of Schulenbacher. Was good putting 3 wide. Let's tuck in behind him.
And look at the 30. Here he is.
30 of Brosa, who has made it through every wreck tonight. I swear. Up here, racing for the win. With 2 to go. Alan Grindle, Justin May up front, leading the way. What does Grindle do? When do you make your move if you're Grindle? Grindle's going to make it early. A little too early if you ask me. Side by side, they go across the start-finish line. 1 to go here at Daytona. Here comes Golker. Wrecking behind him without bringing out a yellow.
We're not making it back.
No, they got to the white flag. White flag out.
Now Golker, they're dooring each other.
Oh, Grindle cuts it close. They're wrecking. Justin May out of the lead.
We gotta get back to the front here. And Broso's out here. The 14's out here.
Look at Novak, who was a lap down earlier. Novak in a must win, though.
Does Broso have enough?
I don't think Broso does.
Broso needs to back up or something, or get the draft off the 14. Coming to the checkers here. Broso's got to make a move on the outside. Here he comes. He's on the outside.
Broso looking at the outside of Justin May. They're going to make contact.
Top of the line here.
I think Broso got it. I think Broso got it. Contact again. Broso wins.
Broso got it.
Wow. Hold on a second. I gotta go back. Please work. No.
By a vendor.
Where is it at? No, do I not have? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Wow.
I guess I try to find it. Where are they at right now? Oh, there they are.
There they are.
Oh, wow.
That all it took was that little bump draft from the all back to actually get him to clear the 90 there for the win.
Yeah, like they're going so fast they didn't want to stop the frame right, but there's the gap right there. Broso. Now, and here's the interesting thing. So if we go back live real quick, Broso burning it down.
Remember, Broso avoided a ton of wrecks. Got lucky with it.
Yeah, he did.
He got the golden horseshoe, and all I gotta say is, how impressive!
So Brady Price finishes 6th. That's gonna put him in the playoffs. Because it was not a new winner. Broso was 10th. I do want to go see what happened on that last lap.
And this is Brosso's first win of the season, by the way, I believe.
And so here's the last lap. Oh,
Yes.
Grindle. Watch what happens. I think Grindle just goes for a block.
Yeah, he's trying to choose the lane, decide which one's getting the momentum coming into the one. The 89 starts door slamming to 77, and he comes out a little too late and gets into the 90.
I mean, last lap, I ain't lifting.
That was a late block on the 37 at best. And I'm
Oh,
surprised that
look at the net code right here.
yeah.
Watching net code was Gary. Boom.
Yeah.
I mean, I think either way, Gary and Coker can get involved in this, but this just made it worse for them.
No. Pretty
Oh,
unfortunate for the 7.
oh my gosh!
Caught some air from it.
Oh, he just wait. Did he just clear that car? Hold on a second. Did he just clear the 14? Oh my gosh, he did! Wow! Oh, what a hard hit that was for some of those guys. Look at trying to wing it through the grass. He caught so much air, he cleared the 14. That is insane. I'm trying to find a better TV angle of this, but that was absolutely insane. Here we go. Here's a good one. Oh, no, he went through. Oh, never mind. Dang it! He went through the car.
So the cool factor is thrown out the window.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, my.
Unbelievable. What a finish.
Worst time ad ever. Oh, no. Twitch played an ad. Just saying, if you subscribe to your Twitch Prime, we'll have that issue.
Give Isaac
Coming into turn 3. No way.
Oh.
Oh.
This wouldn't have happened. I don't know if this would happen on YouTube, but
No.
we'll see it on YouTube later.
No.
Oh,
They'll have to. Dang it. I'll have to get with Jeremy and tell him to turn that stuff off. Alright, well, let's start with our interviews. Kicking off with Joseph Nallback at 1 point. A lap down. Wasn't looking too good for you. Man, come across P3. I don't know if you had damage or if you just couldn't get a line going or what, but man, you were there at the end. I'm pretty sure you were hoping those two were going to wreck.
Yeah. So, yeah, I had a little bit of front end damage from an earlier incident, so I was struggling to just stay in the draft. But Cedric is kind of an unofficial teammate, so we were all working together. Me, Cedric, Alan, and Mitch. Kind of trying to work together to get a run there, and when all that stuff happened, I saw him sitting up there. I was like, well, this is my shot to get on the podium and help a homeboy out. So we got the run, and I was able to push him through. I feel pretty stoked. It's my first podium finish in RRL. I'm pretty excited.
so how did you come back from that deficit to finish up on the podium? Because it looked like the odds were against you toward early in the race, because you were caught up in an accident, I believe, and then out of nowhere the big wreck happened, and there you are tailing in there for a podium. So,
Yeah. So I was involved in that first little incident, but I didn't have horrible damage, and I kind of fell back and was in that second pack and was able to stay with them. And as long as I stayed in the middle, I was able to keep up speed. So I stayed on the lead lap, and then when we got the stage break, I went in and I had like a little bit over 2 minutes of repairs, and I stayed in and got dang near all but like 20 seconds of repairs done. And car was fast enough to stay. You know, I wasn't going to be fast enough to be out there by myself, but I was fast enough to stay in the draft and stay with him. So from that point, I just decided I'm just going to be a follower and a pusher and try and run this thing out. And then, yeah, next thing I know, I'm up there in the top 10, and the water's open and spread, and I saw the line, and I saw one of my buddies up there, so I said, well, here we go. Let's go for it.
how was the car handling during the race? Because I know the Xfinity cars got an update not too long ago, but how did they handle in the super speedway?
It wasn't as bad as I expected, to be honest with you. You know, previously, if you were that third car, the buffeting that you would get, it made it really hard to hold a line. But for some reason, I don't know whether it was the damage I sustained and it just kind of changed the arrow, but I was able to stay in a pretty decent line, not getting buffeted all over the place. My water temperature stayed good, so I could stay right with somebody. And yeah, I was surprised. The car handled better than I anticipated. I thought once I got that damage, I thought I was going to be done for.
All right, man. Well, congrats on that top 3 here tonight. Unfortunately, missing the playoff cut, but still just.
Yeah. Well, the good news is I got a podium. The bad news is I'm about to have shoulder surgery, so I wasn't going to be able to make the playoffs anyway. So.
Oh.
Uh, I'm glad I got this before the shoulder gets tore up. I can rest easily on that and say, hey, I got a top 3 finish in this session. And anyway, hey guys, I really appreciate everything y'all do for the broadcast. I love listening to it. I'm glad I didn't have to listen to it tonight. I finally finished a race. But want to thank all my teammates from Mirage and all the admins from RRL. I love this league, man. You're gonna have to drag me out of here kicking and screaming. I'm never ever going anywhere. So appreciate everything, and I look forward to the next couple of races before I get cut up.
All right, man.
Good to see
best
you,
of
man.
luck, and wish you speedy recovery.
All right,
Press
thanks.
on the dude.
All
Now,
right.
next,
Next,
we got
we'll
Justin.
bring down our P2 finisher, Justin May. Was in no lift territory, and I don't blame you, man. Going for the win there at the end. Grindle went for, I guess you can call it a late block. It almost kind of looked like he didn't know, or couldn't decide which lane he wanted to go. He kind of sat in the middle of it for a little bit and just came down in front of you. Caught the big one. Unfortunately, you miss it by a nose, but you're still locked in the playoffs, so I guess that's a plus.
Yeah, I really wanted that win. I wanted my other win was in the trucks here, so I wanted to see if I can get my first couple wins in Talladega. But yeah, Grindle, I think he was just trying to get in front of me, and he was going. He had to get a win to get in the playoffs, so I understand that he's gonna try to cut in front of me. But it was last lap. I couldn't lift, so I feel bad for him. I apologize to him, but last lap can't lift, and then I was kind of sitting duck there, coming to the checkered, so I tried to give Cedric a little shoulder bump there and kind of run down to the line, but it just wasn't quite enough, and looks like it was 0.015 was the difference there, so pretty close.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. I gotta say, you made out like a bandit when that first caution happened on the green white checker attempt, because you were sitting fifth on the restart, then the wreck happened, and you were in the lead. Tell me what was going through your mind after the wreck, and did you think you could hold the? I mean, did you have the help behind you to get where you were today, like with teammates
Well,
and everything?
I lost Biggs there in the last wreck, so that was one teammate down, and then Justin Miller was up there, but I don't think he was close enough there at the end to help me because I think he got caught up in another wreck. But he battled his way back. So at the end there, I didn't really have any help. But yeah, that last caution, I think Grindle went up to block somebody up high, and I was like, okay, I'll just pass you all on the inside, and the caution came out, and I was like, oh, I'm in the lead now, and there's like 3 laps left. So I was like, I'll take it.
Almost fell on your lap there, buddy. So
Yep.
that's all. That's all I gotta ask there. I mean, congrats on the P2 finish. Isaac, you got anything for him?
Nah, just big congrats, man. Like future shout outs, and good luck in the playoffs starting in a couple weeks.
Yeah, thanks. We got a lot of momentum with 2 seconds in a row there, but yeah, I'll give a shout out to Highside Racing and Velocity Racing and Kevin Biggs, my teammate, spotting for me there at the end. And then shout out to admins and you broadcasters for putting all this on and making it free for us. And big shout out to my wife and my cats for letting me do this on Monday nights.
Especially the cats.
Especially the cats, yeah.
All right, Justin May,
Good luck.
congratulations on your P2 finish and good luck when we come back here at Kentucky.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's pull down our race winner. Probably a pretty happy guy here tonight, Cedric Broso. I mean, man, I think you made it through every wreck. I think every single wreck we saw, you were right there somehow every single time, just getting through, just barely making it. But man,
every wreck happened just in front of me. Somehow ended up with only
You win!
damage.
you win the damn race.
You had that golden horseshoe firmly on your grasp for there
Yeah.
that race.
So that was lucky.
That was lucky. So let's go ahead and get through the race. So, what was your mindset, your game plan, from start to finish? Because we didn't really see you much in the top five until towards the end. And
Yeah, I didn't need it to win to make the playoff. All I had to do is, I think, was to be behind Brady Price by like 12 position. So all I did was stay up front enough, and in the end, I wanted to help Allen win it. But yeah, shit happens.
it does indeed happen.
$20 swear jar, baby. Let's go. Make me rich tonight. All right, man. Well, I'll let you get your shouts in. Congrats on. I don't know if this is your first.
It is my first one. I have a couple of buddies.
No,
I
you
think it's
didn't.
3, but
You
it is
didn't.
my first win.
I thought you won last season. No, that's right. You didn't win. You were being a pain in my butt all damn season last season. Wouldn't get out of my way. Well, congrats on the win, man. Long overdue. As you've been pretty quick all season long. Just had some stuff happen here or there. Kind of took you out of contention to win a race. So, congrats. Let you get your shoutouts in, and good luck in the playoffs starting in a couple weeks.
Thanks to you guys for the broadcast, I guess. I don't have a team anymore, so I have no one to figure out. But yeah, thanks you guys.
All right, man. Congrats.
Congrats, Cedric.
Yeah.
All right, well, that will conclude tonight's broadcast here at Talladega, Xfinity Series regular season cutoff race, and it's kind of what you expect races to be at super speedways when it all comes down to the wires.
What a way to come out to a cutoff race with a fiery finish
Hey,
like that.
hey, if you like what you saw, Cup, we're doing the same damn thing Thursday night, or not Thursday. Wow, Wednesday night. Truck Series, on the other hand, they still got some race to go for their playoff start, but they're going to Milwaukee Mile with the Talladega setup. Weird. Zach, you might want to switch that. So they'll be at the Milwaukee Mile Tuesday. Thursday night, we got ARCA going live. They're going to Kentucky this week. So both ARCA and Trucks got 4 races left until their playoff start. But we saw here tonight, the round of 16 is set. Give me a quick second. I'll go down our 16 drivers we got going into the chase. We got Justin Axon, Evan Ludy, Eric Schaefer, Brandon Banks, Scott Stewart, Kevin Biggs, Cedric Grosso, Ethan Collier, Justin May, Justin Miller, Nathan Penley, Gary Sack, Darren Cannon, Sam Gordon, William Peters, Brady Price. Be your 16, Gonna be your 16 drivers racing their way to the championship starting in 2 weeks at Kentucky. 2 races each round until we get to the final 4. So first round, we're looking at Kentucky and Michigan. So that should be interesting. I'm looking forward to the round of 12. That's Watkins Glen in LA. That's gonna be interesting. But
I will like to point out that one race in Michigan, especially when we saw Cedric do today, I'm looking forward to see what he can do there at Michigan. A big 2-mile track, a drafty track. I mean, with the performance he put out today, I wouldn't be surprised if he's up there in the mix too.
yeah. So we'll catch you guys next time. Like I said, if you like what you saw, Cup guys, we're going there. We're coming here Wednesday night for our regular season cutoff race. So it should be interesting. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.